Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Ander Herrera card to review today. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a look at a card that is 6 foot tall, high work rates, 4-star skill moves, and a 4-star weak foot. In regards to his base card stats, doesn't look too bad, but the pace is a little bit low, so maybe something that you have to upgrade. In regards to traits, he does have dives into tackles, which I don't know if it has like a huge influence in the online experience. It says CPU AI, but I don't know if they make some tackle better in the online. No idea. But in regards to his in-game attributes, he's got 90 or 89 acceleration with 82 sprint speed. Okay, so 89, 82. This card also has 89 attacking, positioning, 84 finishing, 93 shot power. Okay, so shooting stats are good for base card stats for a midfielder, although there's obviously better options nowadays. Passing on the card looks great. You don't necessarily need to improve it, but you can if you really want to. Dribbling on the card. So dribbling on the card is interesting because base card stats-wise, in regards to the height that this card has, 6 foot tall, and the base card stats that he has, doesn't look too bad either. I'm kind of thinking right now, maybe I would give him like a... I think I would give him like a engine chemistry style maybe, and just have the 94 acceleration with the 87 sprint speed. Like that's what I'm kind of like thinking of right now. So let's see what we're working with here. So people have decided a lot of different chemistry styles: Shadow, Engine, Hawk, Hunter. A Shadow would make sense to drastically improve his defensive stats as well as his pace because his dribbling is not too bad. Engine is a second one, because the engine would boost his dribbling capabilities while also giving him pace, but then he also already has good shooting and then the passing is boosted. You could give him a Hawk. A Hawk would give him physical, shooting, and pace, but it may not be as noticeable in game. Yeah, it's one of those cards where it's like any chemistry style you give him will depend on how you want to play with the card in game, right? For me personally, I think I would mostly give this card a Shadow chemistry style just because I'd want to have perfect pace while also having great defensive capabilities playing in the center mid position. Now, for me personally, with this card, I do mostly see him being used as a 4-3-2-1 type player, center mid, maybe even as a CDM, right? So we're going to be trying him out in different ways. This card also does have physical capabilities too, with 99 aggression and 99 stamina. So it's one of those things where I'm kind of thinking, hey, if I give him a Shadow chemistry style with 99 acceleration and 92 sprint speed, while having that aggression, the height that he has, and physical on 81 because we wouldn't improve it, doesn't look too bad, right? So let's see what we can do in regards to using Herrera in our team. So what I'm thinking is the 4-2-3-1 is the basic one, right? So 4-2-3-1 allows us to try him out in a 4-2-3-1 system, playing on balanced instructions, right? So stay back while attacking would just be for the CDMs, and then these guys would just be on whatever it is that they're on, right? But then the other formation that I would like to try out, which is Japes' 4-3-2-1, which is a great formation to have fun with, to be fair. It's not necessarily meta, but it's definitely very nice in regards to movement. Why can't I see this formation? There it is. So we'll have Vidal. Okay, so this we would have to like mess with a little bit. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna put Vidal off to the CDM position, and then Ander Herrera will be playing in the right center mid position. So that way, I can test him out when Vidal is on stay back while attacking cover center. These guys are on. I think these guys were on. It was getting behind and drift wide, and then the striker was on false 9. It would make more sense to put Messi up top in the false 9 position, but for the sake of the review, we'll just use it like this. And then these guys are on cover center. Perfect. So this way we'll be able to try out Ander Herrera playing in an actual center mid position, as well as the 4-2-3-1 on balance instructions. So what I am going to be doing first is I'm not going to give him a chemistry style. We're just going to get into a game with the 4-2-3-1 in the left center defensive position with his 4-star capabilities, and we'll see how he plays. Okay, Awar, Atal, Promise. Okay, nice team, nice team. Alright, so let's switch to the 4-2-3-1 for this time, and then we will switch accordingly. Okay, so he definitely dribbles like a tall player. That's definitely a noticeable thing. So kind of very similar to Kevin De Bruyne, where his body type is going to influence the way that he moves across the pitch. I think I got too close to the goalkeeper there, yeah. I had to do all the little extra touches because that pass was completely awful there, but we move. Yo, his positioning in the CDM position is actually very solid. I like the way that he lined himself up right there. Even in this situation right here, right? No second man press. Switch to him. Potentially make a tackle going downwards. I should have switched to him earlier, actually, because that space was open, but... it doesn't seem like he'd make a bad CDM so far. I don't have any chemistry style on him, so it's a good way for me to test out what he's like playing in these positions. Yeah, you can see the way that he's positioned right now without me doing second man press. The way that he kind of like lingers on the outside of that 18-yard box is actually really good. He goes to that semicircle area, which you can clearly see, right? His dribbling is not, like, too bad, to be honest. It's one of those things where it's like, again, he is a tall dribbler. Like, that's what he feels like. That's what I usually call these guys. But if you compensate well enough for it, and you want to use him in the CDM position with a shadow chemistry style, I do see this card actually potentially being pretty good, to be fair. Oh, I thought I was going to score that with Messi right there. Nice little save. What I'm noticing so far with Ander Herrera's card is that he definitely is a more defensive-oriented CDM on the balance instruction. So, again, if you want to give him a shadow chemistry style playing in that position, he will stick to it really nicely, especially with the chemistry style boost. We can even see right here, just the way that he positions himself on balance instructions, not even bothering to push forward. It's a characteristic trait that this card definitely has. He did really well to like tackle and get back up instantly right there, which is awesome. Huge mechanic in FIFA that's important for CDMs to have. So yeah, guys, CDM, he's a good player. You have to give him the defensive boost. Like, he definitely requires it for sure. But definitely incredibly usable there. You see how I make the pass? He doesn't push forward at all. He does a little bit in this situation though, doesn't he? Even when I lose possession of the ball, the way that he kind of like goes back into position is like really well balanced, you know? I like it. The only time I see him like really committing forward is if it's like super obvious to commit forward, right, on the balance instruction. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do now is we're going to switch to our 4-3-2-1. But the way that the team has to be lined up with the 4-3-2-1 has to be a little bit different. Like, you can't really use someone like Ronaldo as a striker in the false nine. Like, it makes more sense to use someone like Messi. So what we're actually going to do here is we're going to take out Ronaldo in the team. This guy doesn't want to press A for some reason. We're going to take Ronaldo out of the team, and we're going to put like someone that is capable of playing in the wing position. So you guys will see right now. So play the 4-3-2-1, right? So Messi will go over here in the middle. We're going to take out Ronaldo, and we're going to put in Ribery because he's not bad on base card stats, and he has a 5-star weak foot as well. This lineup right here, yeah, that should be fine. Let's try him on the 4-3-2-1. CDM though, guys, if you want to do that like cool link up with him and Idrissa Gana Gueye or him and Juan Bernat, he's definitely incredibly usable in the CDM position. Again, requires a defensive boost though. So let's switch to the 4-3-2-1 here. So this time we'll just play regular FIFA. Obviously, we were analyzing the card for the first game, so we'll see what's up now. Oh, good defensive play. It wasn't possession-based, though. It would have been nice if it was possession-based. Here's the thing about using him as a center mid, guys. If you want to use him as a center mid in like a formation like this, the 4-3-2-1, you got to give him the dribbling boost, man, for him to be as responsive as possible playing through the midfield, you know? Oh, he gets into good position right there, but you can see the lack of dribbling is what makes him do those emphasis touches in very clutch situations like that. See, he kind of has like that emphasis like kind of thing to him, you know? Okay, so the one thing that we're going to have to change with the way that this team operates is that Messi actually requires stay central on the card because the way that he actually moves on the pitch. The center mids that I have right now are definitely not the right types. Like Herrera is because of the high work rates that he has. What I actually want to do here is, because it actually might help, is I want to put Dembele here and then put that there, and then Simone will be replaced with Heung-min Son for that high work rate there, you know? Oh my god, they kept running forward right there. That kind of sucks. I had a feeling something was off with the instruction. So it's supposed to actually be balanced with that much width and that much for players in the box. This is why Japes is really smart. I'm telling you guys this right now. Watch how this team is going to play like this now. I had a feeling because the player's movement, it wasn't right. Because now it would make sense to not put stay central on Messi there. So far, Herrera in the center mid position is good, guys, but you have to give him the dribbling boost if you want to use him there. So, Shadow in the CDM position, Engine in the center mid one. See, instantly I score. Instantly, man. I'm telling you guys, bro, formations and tactics make such a huge difference in your teams, bro. Huge difference, bro. We get the rage quit there. Nice. All right, guys. So final verdict on the Ander Herrera card is that he's incredibly usable. You have to give him certain chemistry styles for him to fit your team a certain way. For instance, if you are going to be using him in the CDM position, right, 4-2-3-1 with the shadow chemistry style, this guy will actually offer you a very good defensive presence. And you can see that he actually, it works really nicely with the base card stats that he has when you give him that plus 10 acceleration, plus 10 sprint speed, as well as essentially perfect boost, because I don't really think it's perfect. I think they play more to their base card stats than they do their upgrade, but the pace improvement would definitely be a noticeable thing. The reason why I'm saying this is because if you want to use him in the center mid position, I do think that you have to give him the engine chemistry style. Do I think that he has enough pace with the engine chemistry style? No. I think the sprint speed would have to be another +4, +5 for this card to be really sick on the engine chemistry style, playing through the center mid position with this as a chemistry style, right? It would just make the most sense in my opinion. So if you want to use him as a center mid, you know, for instance, like we were playing over here with the 4-3-2-1 where he's in the right center mid position, then you would have to give him the engine, because the dribbling under those really tight situations is very important. And you would notice the dribbling boost on the card, especially since it's a +10 for balance and a +10 for the actual dribbling stat as well. But for me personally, if I were to use this card, shadow chemistry style for the stats that he currently has, shadow chemistry style, CDM position, in a 4-2-3-1 or any formation where he rocks in a... I wouldn't put him as a lone CDM. He definitely needs to be next to somebody else. Like the link-up play that you can do with him and Idrissa Gana Gueye would be a cool link-up play. But I do think that PSG needs to win the final for this card to go on to that next level. You know what I'm saying? So that's it for the Herrera review, guys. I'm going to go check out Alaba right now. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.